everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Maddie. We're back with another Doen video. I feel like the difference between pre-fall and fall was shorter than normal, like the launch date. It felt like it came very quickly, the fall stuff, which I'm not mad about because some of it is amazing. It was just a lot all at once, I think. I know some of you are probably very, very happy because I think the biggest thing that came out of pre-fall is that the color palette didn't really feel like fall. It almost had like more of a springy element to it. And now the fall collection is really that nice fall palette. We got a lot of blue in this collection, which I really, really enjoy because I'm such a blue girl. So very excited about some of the pieces I have to talk about today. As always, I will have everything linked down in the description below, and feel free to ask me any questions on sizing, fabrics, construction, etc. if I don't include it in this video. The first piece I picked out to try is the Riona dress, which if you are not familiar with Dôen, they traditionally do a very similar style to this every single year called the Rhodia dress. The only difference is it has little cap sleeves. This one is more of a tank sleeveless style. I picked this out because even though I've tried the Rhodia before and I know that I like it, I really wanted to see this print up close and personal. I think this print is really, really pretty, and I would really like to keep an item in this print because I think this is my perfect fall print. It's this nice golden mustard tone with just hints of this kind of like purpley light blue. It's very, very pretty. This dress though, because it is on this white ground, is slightly sheer. I didn't really feel like it was too bad when I was wearing it, but just something to keep in mind. Anytime they do something in this lighter weight cotton in white, it's going to be slightly sheer. I think on the sheerness scale on their website here, they've marked it halfway between sheer and opaque. It has this little tie at the back, which they chose to do in a brown ribbon. Very, very pretty. One thing that I will note, an issue that I've had with the Rhodia dress before is, I think the one that I ordered last year to try was broken. This is kind of delicate up here, so make sure that you're untying it and retying it every time you put it on. I know that's a little inconvenient, but this is a little delicate. I really was kind of hoping, because it's sleeveless, I thought it would look really cute with a denim jacket. So I paired it with my denim jacket, a pair of boots. I think outfit-wise, it looked really put together. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of sleeveless styles, so I would have preferred that this was a Rhodia dress with the cap sleeve. I probably would have been more likely to keep it if that was the case. I don't think I'm going to keep this one around, but I do think this print is really pretty and worth trying. Next up, I obviously got the new plaid hardy top. The hardy top is a style that they do also every year, so silhouette was not different to me, but this print is really great. I really love the blue plaid. So pretty. I do think one thing changed about this top. I don't know if I'm just remembering wrong. I've had a hardy in the past before and I didn't end up wearing it a ton, so I sold it. But I kind of remember the sleeves being stretchy here, and these ones are more fixed. There's not a lot of give here, so just something to note if you are trying this style. There's buttons down the front. This is very similar to the Henry, just with long sleeves. Ruffles all down the front. I like this one, but something about it I like better on the model on the website. I'm not sure if it's because she has it tucked into a pair of jeans or what, but I kind of felt like this was just a little overwhelming on me, and I think that's why I ended up selling my hardy top in the past. I really want to like something in the plaid, so once again, the prints are really getting me, but silhouette was just kind of lacking, and this is not a cheap top, so I really want to love it if I'm gonna keep it. I got this one in an extra small. I think this one runs a little big, so you could probably even size down. I might have liked the extra, extra small a little bit better. I just felt like it was a little big at the V-neck and was kind of like a little wide on my shoulders, so probably could have sized down even another size. I also think I would have liked it more if I had taken the time to steam the ruffles. The ruffles are kind of flat from being in the package, so it's probably another reason why I'm not super thrilled with this one. But overall, I think this top is really cute, but I just don't think this silhouette suits me the best, and it's not like a totally love for me, so I don't think I'm gonna keep this either. But really, really cute style. Looks great for fall with a pair of jeans and a pair of clogs. I'm gonna be wearing my clogs a lot soon. Dôen has released a few knit styles because we're getting into fall. It's not cold at all yet. It's still 80 degrees here in New York City, but didn't stop me from ordering some sweaters. This one is very tempting to me. I love this sweater. This is the Boniface cashmere sweater. And I have another cashmere sweater from Dôen, which I absolutely love. I know that some people have mixed feelings on their cashmere, but I have a sweater from them that is cashmere and I've never had any issues with pilling or quality. It's beautiful. I wear it all the time. And I just could not resist this beautiful pattern on this one. It's almost kind of giving holidays already. I really like this palette. So it's a navy cashmere sweater, and then it has a mix of that kind of mustard tone, a little bit of burgundy and light blue with ivory mixed in here. And it's just really pretty. It makes me feel really good. I like the way this looks with my denim and my clogs. I'm such a sweater girl. I really don't need any more sweaters, but I really want to keep this one because it's so pretty. In terms of fit, it is a little bit short, I would say, which I personally like in a sweater just because I'm petite. And the sleeves are pretty standard. There's no really curving or anything. I got this in a size small and I love the way this fits. So I think if you are a little bit taller, you might want to size up. I'm gonna have a hard time letting this one go, so this one might stay at home with me. The next knit that I tried is this cashmere Henley. I really could not resist this beautiful teal color. Once again, everything I'm picking out is basically shades of blue. It's really pretty though. I also got this one in a size small. I always get most of my Dôen pieces in a size small, especially the sweaters. I think they've updated some of their sizing because I think I'm more and more consistently a small than I used to be, and I'm the same as I was before. So I think they have adjusted their sizing scale a little bit, but at least on their website, if you look under their size charts, they'll show you measurements by garment, and I usually use that as a baseline. It has these really lovely mother of pearl buttons, and I like the way this one fit. I tried this on with a looser pair of jeans and then a pair of skinny jeans, and I did not really like the way that this looked with a slim cut jean. I think I would probably stick with styling it with kind of a looser pant just because it is a little bit of a tighter top. It's really pretty. I am more concerned about pilling with this one than I am the previous sweater. This one is a bit of a finer knit, and I just can tell that this is gonna cause some pilling issues. Because of that, I'm not really sure I'm gonna keep this one. And I like the print so much more on the other style, and I really do not need two sweaters. All right, next up, I have this beautiful brown outfit that I saw in some of their marketing, and I knew I needed to try it. This is the Dorsia top. This is a silk and viscose blend. So this is a little bit weightier than some of their silk satin pieces, and it has more of a matte finish to it. It has a very deep V neck and kind of this pointed collar situation. I think they said, yes, this is 1940s inspired. What I really like about this one is whenever they've done tops like this, I just love that they do these fabric covered buttons that blend in, and they have them all down the front as well. It just looks really nice and clean. This deep espresso brown is also just such a pretty color and perfect for fall. I got this one in a size small. I think that it's a little big on me, so I would have sized down to the extra small if I had known that. It's a little long and a little boxy, and I think with this deeper V, it warrants a size down just because otherwise it's very wide and kind of feels like it's falling off of you. I probably wouldn't have tried this if not for the styling on the website. On the website, they paired it with the Eloin skirt. So the Eloin skirt is similar to their Elouette skirt, which I did keep the purple one from pre-fall, so I really do not need another skirt. Then this color came out and I gasped because it's just so pretty. The Eloin skirt is longer, so this is better for cooler weather, better for, I think, styling with a pair of tights and going out in the evening, even in the winter. So this one's a little bit more versatile for the upcoming season. It has the same lace detailing at the hip and then the hem of the skirt and really the only difference is that it is a little longer. I like this as an outfit together. I think it's really pretty. I wish the top fit me a little bit better because that might have inspired me to keep it around. I think that one has to go back for sizing reasons. This skirt is gorgeous though, and I feel like you can wear this with a sweater as well as the weather gets a little bit cooler. I love this color. It's so luxurious and pretty. I know that they've been releasing a lot of different versions of this skirt, but I think so far the brown is my favorite. I always get a size small in the styles that they do, like this skirt with this elastic waistband, just because I like to have a little extra room, and fits perfectly, fits like all the other ones. I think they've styled it with a, yes, they have a brown sweater as well on their website, and they styled that brown sweater with the skirt. I'm kind of tempted to order the sweater now instead of the top. The final piece that I tried is this dress. This is the Danielle dress, and this is a new silhouette. I haven't seen anything like this. I think my one criticism of this collection so far is that a lot of this was kind of recycled styles that they've done before. Nothing felt super fresh besides the prints and the color palette, of course. But this is a style I've never seen from them before, and honestly, the silhouette is gorgeous. It's so pretty and it fits so well. I'm actually really obsessed with the fit. So the straps are a little bit thicker and they collect here in a little bit of a knot. I love this swoop neck. You can wear this off the shoulder or up on the shoulder. I prefer to wear it up on the shoulder just because I like more of this cowl drape that comes with wearing it up on the shoulder. There's a side zipper here. I really like this print. I'm not sure if this print is entirely for me and my style. So I kind of wish this dress came in another color, even just like black. I think that this would be the perfect little black dress. There's some darts in the skirt, very similar to some other style dresses that they've done before. So when you twirl, it creates a really nice twirling effect. And this is 100% silk. I think that this dress is one of the only styles that they've made in a while that I feel like warrants the price point. Their silk dresses are always a little bit on the pricier side, but this one is just so well constructed that I feel like it's fair, which is a nice feeling to have. I'm gonna think about this one. I would love to see this in another color or something. A solid would be great. It's just really, really pretty and feels like a new classic from them. I'm glad I tried something in this print though. I wanted to see it in person. I really like the colors. They're a little bit more muted than I thought they would be. So very pretty, nice, thick, buttery silk, really, really pretty. Oh, and I didn't say it, but I got this one in a small, and I think that fit me perfectly. So basically everything I got in a size small except for the Hardy top, which I got in an extra small, and the Dorsia top, I wish that I would have sized down to an extra small, if that helps with sizing at all. All right, so that is everything that I picked out from fall. I think the item that I'm leaning most towards keeping is the beautiful Farrell sweater, just because I think in terms of longevity and use, I'm gonna wear that all the time. Let me know if I can help with any questions, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.